Hello there, Gemini. Welcome to Dragon Tail Tarot. My name is Ariel, and this is your overall monthly reading for the month of November 2020. I hope y'all are doing great out there. It is always wonderful to see all my Geminis here at the channel. A big welcome and thanks to my new and returning subscribers. And if you haven't done so yet, I always do invite you to reach out there, hit that subscribe button and join the dragon family, and also give it that dragon claw up by clicking the like button to let me know you enjoy the content here. So Gemini, this is a big month. We're going to get into a little bit of your astrological influences for November, and we are going to be as well doing a little bit of oracle and a full tarot spread, so stick with me till the end. A few quick general messages, of course, that this is a general reading. It's not going to resonate with every Gemini out there, so take what makes sense and leave the rest behind. This will mostly correspond with Gemini's Sun, Moon, Venus, and rising signs, so do check the placements in your personal natal chart to get even more info out of these readings. It will give you even more insights. If you're interested in a personal reading with me, would like any information on the card decks that I use in my readings, or would like to leave a donation for the channel, all those links and information are down below in the description box. So Gemini, I'm just going to point out a few quick things for you here in the astrology chart. We are in Scorpio season, so there is the sun moving along in our sign of Scorpio. That will be shifting over to Sagittarius on November 21st. We are just now coming out of a Mercury retrograde, which is excellent news for you, as Mercury is your ruling planet. Now, when Mercury is in retrograde, it really messes mostly with our communication, and it's easy to miscommunicate, it's easy to miss messages, it's easy to misplace things, and all kinds of general chaos. So as it moves direct on November 3rd, that is very, very positive for you and for everyone in general. Also want to point out that this month, Venus, our planet of love and relationships, is in the sign of Libra as well. So this is in a great alignment to you being a fellow air sign. This does improve your charisma. It improves your relationship flow. Love and communication may start to feel a whole lot nicer this month. Also, we are all stepping back into our eclipse season at the end of the month. We took a break from all of our lunar and solar eclipses for a while, and that is returning to us on the last day of November, the 30th. We do have a full moon lunar eclipse happening in your sign, Gemini. So definitely going to be feeling some superpowers from our Gemini family. I'm telling you, this is, all those last cycles of full moon lunar eclipses, solar eclipses, they were almost all in Cancer and Capricorn. And so now it is Gemini and Sagittarius's turn to feel the power. So get ready, guys. The sun in Scorpio is moving through your universal 6th house, and that definitely does make you have this urge to kind of investigate and organize your routines. That's very important to kind of pay attention to what you're doing, or really focus in on how you could improve your day-to-day routines, health habits, etc. So Gemini, let's dig on into your cards. Let's see what's going to come up for you for this November. Please, Spirit, angels, divine beings of light, ancestors, past on loved ones. Let's see what we have for our Geminis out there. Any messages that you would like to share with them? Action is coming up. Ooh, Gemini, that is your key word, your key theme for this month of November. I also do want to mention that Mars has been retrograde for a couple of months. It is going direct on Friday the 13th this month, which I think will actually be a very lucky day for us, because that is going to start getting us back into motion, back into action. Mars is our planet of action, and when it's retrograde, it's a lot harder to get things moving. So Gemini, it's definitely a month where you will be taking the lead, acting on momentum, striking when the iron is hot, taking notice of when it's the best time to act and really using that sense of timing to know when to do that. So let's get a gemstone chakra card for you. What crystal or gemstone is going to be good for you to work with, and what chakra is coming up to be healed as well. And we have the Unakite. The Unakite is a great heart chakra stone. It's kind of an olive green with flecks of pink through it. Live in the present, it says. So Gemini, that's a beautiful combination between the card of action and living in the present very fully. Mars has been in that sign of Aries, and so to me that's very much about you staying in the present, noticing what's happening around you, being in the moment, having your heart in the moment. And especially when it comes like to your personal relationships or romantic relationships, Gemini, it's a really good idea to stay very fully in the present. Don't get distracted, you know, by what might happen in the future, what has happened in the past. Stay in the moment, because that way you're going to know when to take action, how to take action. You'll just be focused. You'll have more information available to you when you're living very much in the now. So let's get an animal spirit from our animal spirit oracle. Let's see which of the animal kingdom is coming up to assist or guide you this month of November, Gemini. Look at that, Gemini. I love this reading already. And we haven't even got to your tarot, but look at that. The stag spirit, take the lead. Oh my goodness, this is sovereignty, it's leadership, it's wisdom, it's knowing when to act, knowing when to take that lead and momentum and move things forward. So you have action, living in the present, and the heart chakra and our stag spirit take the lead. So I feel very strongly, Gemini, you're rocking some dragon fire this month. You are definitely stepping into a place of greater power. So let's see what the tarot has for you. I will be using the Grand Lux Tarot for my center spread, and then we will be clarifying with the Modern Witch. So Spirit, let's see what we've got for Gemini for November. This is exciting stuff. Wow. Darn, Gemini, you have got something going on. Let's see, we've got the Ace of Cups right in the center. So this is a big gift from Spirit, emotional blessing, spiritual blessing coming in. It is a very strong water energy. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio could be playing a role in this. But remember, we are in Scorpio season. It's a very deep water sign. So I would say that this could be very strongly a time where you're coming into deeper connection with your soul, with your spirit, with your heart. And Spirit is blessing you as you do that. Look at that. And yes, for me, with the Hermit energy, you may be taking some time to really do some inner healing. This is Virgo energy. Like I said, that Scorpio sun will be moving through your universal Virgo house. Here's your Virgo card. So especially this first half of the month up until the 21st, you may be kind of doing your own thing a little bit more, not socializing quite as much, or really just having some, you know, very deep soul searching energy, really looking to heal and clear and detox yourself and your environment. And it really brings you to a place of just greater spiritual contentment, of just feeling this kind of serenity deep in your soul. It's like, oh yeah, that feels so much better, right? In the immediate past, yeah, you may have been socializing quite a bit. Gemini, you've got that Three of Cups, so there definitely is that support of friends and people who care about you, really having that good connection with them, which is very nice to see. And yeah, look at this, taking the lead in those relationships as well. You stand out very strongly with this Emperor card. And look, I'm saying that action card, the stag, all that being in the now. The Emperor is Aries energy. Mars is in Aries, ready to go direct. So to me, it's like there's something that you may even be saying to your friends or to some kind of social group that you have. You're saying, guys, I've got this great idea. I want to do this with you. Let's make a plan. It could be something very much like that. That's what that energy feels like to me. Going into the future, we have this 3 of coins. So we're coming from the 3 of cups from the past, which is sort of the intention, the energy, the emotion. And then going into the immediate future, we have the plan, we have manifesting, we have getting to work on, you know, making that reality. And with that 3 of Pentacles, there often is somebody helping you along with it, right? And so Gemini, you know, this could be something spiritual in nature. It could be that you're putting together like a new spiritual group, or something that really offers other people a place of refuge, including yourself. It can just be a new structure, some kind of new project that just really gets you excited. It gets you happy. It makes you feel motivated to work on this one day at a time. And you feel like you have the support, you know, of your friends, of your family even, that, you know, whoever it is, it's like you're not alone in this project. And 3 of Wands. Boy, we got 3, 3, 3. And Gemini, you're the 3rd sign. So this to me is tons of confirmation that this is very much on track for a lot of y'all. 3 of Wands on top of that. So Gemini, again, to me, this is very much about, you know, putting in the work, putting in the effort, but then also balancing it with times where you kind of sit back and you allow those ships to come to you. You allow the return of energy to come to you instead of just burning the candle at both ends endlessly. But to me, you know, number 3s, they're very much about communication. They're very much about building. It's a very stable, you know, structure. The triangle or the pyramid is a very stable structure. And yeah, it is. It's all about creation. It's all about manifesting and creating things from a very, very positive place. On the lower part of the reading, this is the card on the bottom of the Celtic cross, which you're very much focused on going on in your subconscious. Gemini, you may be working through some old, you know, heart wounds, some old healing, some old things that have been very painful or have disappointed you quite a lot, have been very tough for you to work through. That may be why right now, you know, in the center of this, you're really working on things by yourself and doing some, you know, deep soul searching, some deep heart healing. And Spirit is with you, right? The divine is very strongly with you. So let's see what is clarifying this 5 of Cups. Why is this here for Gemini? Yeah, because Gemini, I have a feeling that there was something that you're either currently working through or from your past that you're working through where, you know, maybe it was a relationship or a work situation that you were just really unhappy with. It was really holding you back. It was repressive. It was putting you in that feeling of imprisonment. You may have set yourself free, but it wasn't easy and it's still hard, right? You're still kind of hurting over it. You're still healing from it. But remember, those 2 of Cups are in the background. So Gemini, not all is lost. And remember, if there was anything really awful, abusive, etc., it was the right thing to do to set yourself free. And that's why the support of your friends, your family, co-workers, etc. is very important, and why you have a lot of passion for working on yourself now, or working on, you know, some kind of organization, some kind of project, some kind of creative thing where you're really working through and healing and having those cathartic moments of, you know, rising from the ashes. It is Scorpio season. A lot of us are doing these major transformations and transitions. Up on the top, message from Spirit crowning the spread is the Ace of Swords. So Gemini, Spirit is saying, you're going to have that victory. You're going to have that success. You are going in the right direction. Spirit is protecting you. To me, the Ace of Swords always feels like the energy of Archangel Michael, which is a very, very protective, guarding angel. So let's get a clarifier on that as well. And don't forget that the swords is your energy, Gemini. It is the air element. So to me, that's a very strong card for you to come out at the top of the spread here. Ooh, got aces all over the place. And look at that, Ace of Wands. So Spirit is not only saying you're protected, you will be victorious over this. It's also saying you're going to have this passionate, brand new beginning, energy returning, vitality being restored, even though you may still be working through some old pains and old wounds. Wow, there is so much good that's going on here. So Gemini, be good to yourself. Be patient with yourself. Yes, you are doing some healing work, but wow, there's so much sunrise coming up over the horizon for you. So let's get some advice on this for our Geminis. Look at that. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I do feel these. I do feel these so much. So, suggested approach, Gemini. This is really saying to deal with that feeling of being left out in the cold, feeling of being cut off from spirit or from your loved ones or whatever it is, because that Five of Coins is always about that. It's always about that feeling of not being included or somehow being, left out. It's really telling you it's time to get up. Do not stay in that slump. Do not stay down in the dumps. Don't stay in that state of depression. Call up a friend. Go for a walk. Interact with people. Remember, you're not cut off with spirit. Talk to your angels. Talk to your guides. Talk to your passed on loved ones. Don't let that be you. Do not let that be you sitting there out in the metaphorical cold feeling like you're not included, because you are. You absolutely are. Yeah, and you may be feeling a little overwhelmed. The Seven of Cups has been coming up actually in every reading I've done so far. So I would say, Gemini, that a lot of folks are feeling really confused. It's not strange. Don't feel like you're alone in this. We are going through and coming through out of that Mercury retrograde, so there has been a lot of topsy-turvy, up and down, energy going on in the mental body. So I would be patient with yourself with this. Do your research if you feel like you have a lot of options or a lot of different, courses of action that you could take. But you may have to make a decision, about it at some point. So just do your research, do your homework. What you need to know is the Six of Swords. So to me, you're very focused on making that mental decision to move in a better emotional, spiritual direction, because this is all about getting in that boat, heading over to a better place, a happier place, a more peaceful island, and leaving behind the choppy waters, right? The waters are the emotion, the swords are the intellectual decision, and that's why that's such a powerful card. Knight of Wands. Yeah, you're very directed about this. Gemini, the feeling that I have for some of you, yes, remember this is general, but the feeling I really have is that I can just feel that. Like, I feel that Five of Cups, that Five of Coins, and it's like, this has not been easy for you, right? You have that Devil. It's like something was really holding you hard in place, whether it was a relationship, a job that wasn't fulfilling, a home situation that was really negative, and you made this very tough decision. It was not easy. But now as you go, it starts to gain more and more momentum, especially once you start feeling better, once the positivity starts returning, once your life force starts returning, because that Knight of Wands is intensity, it's speed, it's fire, it's action. And as Mars goes direct too in the middle of the month, it's like, boom, we start to really gain our momentum again. Hopes and fears is this Five of Swords. So you really, I feel very strongly with this read. It's like, it's not going to resonate with all my Geminis, but for those of you that it does, this is very, it's a very direct message. It's like some of y'all have been really betrayed. Some of you all have had someone really pull a win at all costs kind of thing, and maybe step on you in order to advance their own life or situation in the temporary. It's not going to work out for them, but that's that maybe what has happened. And so you really do have that hope around it that it's over, and a fear that you don't want to go through it again. That's very strong with that card. Yeah, but look at that. Again, the Chariot. I mean, it's like there's so much motion past this. I really do feel, Gemini, y'all have learned so much, and throughout this month it's going to increase, really, because the Chariot is our Cancer card. It's all about learning from those deep, intense, black and white inner emotions, the yin and the yang, right? It's the negative and the positive, and the dark and the light sides of everything. And so we have all of that within us, right? And it's really learning to let those emotions, you know, instead of letting them drag us around, like we learn to guide our emotions in a better way. So I do feel you're moving past this stuff. Outcome card is the Tower there, Gemini. And I'm telling you, so much old structure is falling. And this is really Spirit intervening to create some of that. You know, some of it could be feeling very chaotic, very upsetting. Some of it feels really good though, right? Some of it just feels like a relief. Like finally that dang building is knocked down. I've been sick of looking at that thing, and finally the darn lightning just came and knocked it down for me. I didn't have to do a thing. Oh my goodness, Gemini, such a strong read. Look at this Hierophant on top of the Tower. So to me, it's like order out of chaos, right? Here's the chaos, but here's the order. Here's the stability. Hierophant card is our Taurus energy. The Tower is Mars, and that's what's moving. Such a month of action, dynamic energy, you taking the lead, emerging as a spiritual leader of some kind. You know, even if you don't particularly feel that you walk like a super spiritual life, that's very much what's coming out to the surface, and it really does give you stability in the long run here. So let's get an affirmation on this for y'all. Let's see what we've got. Oh, let's see what's on the bottom of these. Oh, Four Swords. Gemini, again, take your naps. Make sure that you're relaxing, and yes, take action. Do what you are meaning to do and needing to do, because with that Four of Cups, you may feel like life has been passing you by a bit, but you don't have to feel like that anymore. Wow. So let's get that affirmation there. Powerful reading for my Geminis for this November. Very, very intense. Wow. I'm kind of blown away by it. And we have the Purse from our affirmation deck from the Witchwood Oracle. So this is a card of concealment. So let's see what that, let's see, there's little meanings that I have on these cards. Let's see where that is. So something long buried, coming to light, truths, things that have been concealed. So we are, again, in that Scorpio time. So a lot of mysteries, a lot of things do come to the surface. So Pandora's box is best left closed for who would have their secrets told. But I tell you, when it comes to Scorpio energy, a lot of secrets do come out. A lot of hidden truths do come to light. Some of that might be very much playing into what this is, you know, what's going on in your life this month, Gemini. You may really be finding out a lot of truths about yourself, about others, and having that, you know, move you forward and taking action on it. So hope you have an amazing month, and I will be looking forward to seeing you soon. Take care.